Hi, friends, and welcome. For those of you who are new here, my name is Kathleen. I am a wife, a mom to two beautiful girls, and a business owner. This vlog is going to be mainly about lifestyle, entrepreneurship, starting your own business, beauty and health routines that I follow at the beauty studio. In my last vlog, we went through starting your own business checklist. I think we went through about 13 different points. And in today's vlog, we'll be going through a couple of those points just in a bit more detail. So the points I'm going to be covering today is one, trying to actually find a business that you want to start. Two, naming the said business and how to register the business. Three, researching your competition. So finding a business that works for you. I think when you're looking at starting a business, it needs to be something that you have a love and a passion for, because there are going to be times when it's a bit rough and you're asking yourself, why am I still doing this? So it needs to be something that you have a love and a passion for. Not to say that just because you have a love and a passion for it, it's going to be easy. There will be some hard work that needs to go into that as well. So trying to find a business that works for you. I would suggest that you write down maybe three different business ideas. And in those three different business ideas, write down what kind of service you'd provide, the products you'd provide, the location that you're thinking about, your target market, and your competition. Once you've finished all of that, you need to go further and actually figure out who your target market is. Because once you figure out who your target market is, it actually makes it a lot more easier. I think I gave an example last time in my vlog where I said if you are a fitness fanatic and you decide you want to be a personal trainer, would you, one, be a personal trainer at a gym, or two, be a personal trainer online? So we go for online. You're a personal trainer online. You still have to find out who your target market is. One, are you going to be targeting females, or are you going to be targeting males? We decided that we're going to go for females. That's fine. In that female category, you still have different targets within the female category. So you can have young moms who are pregnant, or young moms who have actually given birth and are busy because they have, they've got the kids to look after. Two, you can have corporate women who are on the go and don't have a lot of time to sit and exercise, but they want to exercise efficiently. Or you could go for older females who do have time but don't want to exercise so frequently. So there is different levels of your target market. So you need to sit down and figure out who your target market would actually be. So I think that's very important. So I'll just go through my top points for naming your business. I'm sorry, not naming your business. Finding out what kind of business you want to do. One, figure out the kind of service you want to provide. Two, the product that you'd provide. Three, the location. Four, your target market, which is very important because it needs to be dissected. And five, researching your competition. So we're going to go into the second one, which is naming your business. I think naming your business is a very personal and unique thing. It has to say a lot about you because your business name is your identity. It's your brand. It should be something that's easy for clients to remember and easy for them to actually type out. I think a lot of people actually go the wrong way when they complicate the name, because the clients need to be able to remember your name needs to come to mind first. It shouldn't be a tongue twist where they're still trying to figure out what the name of the store was, or they saw your ad on Facebook and they can't remember if they saved it or not. Something that they'll be able to remember as well. In terms of naming your business, I think you would also go through some of the steps that we used in terms of finding a business, which is your name has to have the service you do, the product you do, or the location. I'm not saying it has to have all three of these things, but one of them would initially help, so your clients know what kind of business it is just from the name of your company. So at the beauty studio Petervale, beauty being one, our service that we provide at the beauty spa. Two, beauty being the products that we sell at the beauty spa. And Petervale being thirdly, our location. So we actually initiated all three of those things into our business name. I think it's also very important to brainstorm with people that you trust, because it's always nice to figure out or hear a different perspective, about the kind of name that you've chosen. And if you're still not winning, there are actually companies on the internet that actually help you with naming a company. So I am going to provide a couple of them in the description. This is just a disclaimer. I haven't used any of these companies before. So you will need to do your due diligence when you are wanting to use any of the companies that I've listed below. So we're going to go into registering your company. I'm just going to touch on two different ways to register your company. There are other ways to register your company, but these are the two that I feel more comfortable with. The first one would be obviously to check if your name it hasn't been taken. So in essence, when you're trying to actually name your company, you have to come up with 3 different names for the company that you want to start. Because you can come up with a name and then it turns out that the name has been reserved by someone else. So it's easier if you come up with 3 names so that you're not disappointed when you're trying to register your company. So the first one would be, there are companies out there that have shelf companies. A shelf company is a company that is already registered and it is sitting there. So once you go in and you buy it, it will be Kathleen Pty, then trading as the beauty studio. That's one way of actually registering your company. Another way is actually going through to different companies that also register your company from scratch. So they don't have a shelf company there. A lot of accounting firms actually do this for you. We were lucky enough that we have an accounting company, so we could just do that for ourselves. I also will list a couple of different companies that do have shelf companies, and a couple of accounting companies that do also help you register a company. Just a disclaimer on that as well. I haven't used any of these companies except our company in terms of registering a company. So please do your due diligence on that as well. The last topic I'm going to be speaking about is researching your competition. I think a lot of people don't really see how important this is. I think this is a very important thing because your competition teaches you a lot. I think you need to know the pros and cons of the industry that you're going into, and there's no better way than to find out than actually researching your competition. So I think the first thing I would say is whichever industry you're going into, there are conferences that are held every year. No matter how many conferences that year, I'm sure there is one conference held every year for whatever industry you're in, whether it's medical, beauty, engineering. There is conferences that are held every year. So take the time out, go to a conference. You will learn so many different things from there. I mean, you learn about different services, different products, about your industry. The second one I would say is actually sit down and do a Google search. Google is your friend. Sit down and do a Google search, do the pros and cons of your competitors. After that, get up and go and visit your competitors. I would say go and visit about 3 different competitors. So you can see the kind of service they provide, the kind of products they provide, and also the location that they're actually in, and the way the office or the shop is actually designed. Customer service is a very big thing. People come back because of how you treat them. So I think customer service has to be a very big thing. You need to see how you felt and how you were treated when you went to see your competitors, and try and put that into your business. Social media. Social media is a heaven sent, because you can follow your competition on social media, whether it's Instagram, whether it's Facebook, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Twitter. Follow your competition and see what's out there. See what's going on, see the trends, see what's working, see what's not working. Social media is a great tool that people don't actually take advantage of. The last one I would say is suppliers. If you have a good relationship with your suppliers will not let you down. I'll speak for myself, the industry where I'm in. The suppliers who supply us are actually very, very talented people who've been in the industry for a very long time. You sit down and you go through products with the suppliers, and the supplier, if you are on good terms with the supplier, will actually advise you not to get certain products, because certain products will not move in your location. So I think building a very good relationship with your suppliers is a very good thing. Thank you so much for listening. Please remember to subscribe, and I will be coming through with another vlog still to do with starting your own business, the checklist. Thank you so much. Bye.